Ladies, I want to talk to y'all for a minute. I want to talk to you about what your father, what your mother, what some of your family members was not able to talk to you about. And I want to talk to you because our community is falling apart. And we all know that when a child grow up in a house with a mom and dad, they're likely to become successful. And I know some of y'all are going to find someone who's successful who didn't have a mom and dad. But listen, there's 7.5 billion people on this planet. So let statistics speak for itself, okay? I want y'all to focus, okay? All right. If you want to achieve something with your man, right? Don't focus on what he's doing wrong. Focus on the future, on what you could accomplish with this man that you love. Because if you love him, nothing else matters. Let me give an example. If you want to marry him, don't bring up any conversation about no other woman. It don't matter. Because you're focused on marrying him. If he's not the one, you simply let him go. And find someone that you could grow with. But I'm talking about every relationship that you enter, you have to get this person to focus their mind. Focus the mind on getting married, on having kids, on having your house, your car, your bank account being nice, taking vacations. You're keeping their mind focused on what you want. Not what you don't want. What you don't want don't matter. So if y'all just dating, guess what? You can't get mad that you haven't convinced him that you're the one. Yeah, you could cook, clean, do all these extraordinary things. But if you haven't convinced him that you're the one, if you haven't sealed the deal, then you have to focus on sealing the deal. Once the deal is sealed, now you go on to what y'all could do next together. But if you got his mind on if you're focused on Tasha, who don't got no job, who Tasha's probably sleeping with 100 different men. Tasha don't got nothing. But you want something with this guy that you're with because you love him. And most likely when someone loves someone, it will be hard for them to let that person go. You hear me? If you know this guy is a hard worker, if you know he's a producer, he's a builder, he's a creator, focus on the future. Because to keep going backwards is to keep the relationship still. A lot of y'all in still relationships and you don't know why. That's because you're not focused on what you want or what you could get and how sweet it could be. And it could be very sweet. There's so many good women out there. There's so many good men out there. But they don't understand what it takes to have a long-lasting, healthy relationship. And I'm talking about from your love life to your business, to your community life. If you're busy putting someone's mind in the toilet That's where it's going to always be. That's where it's going to always be. And like I said, if someone is hurting you too much, if they're throwing too much in your face, if you can't get along with this person, if you're fighting and arguing all the time, guess what? Let that person go. The sea is big. And you can focus on a fish, or you can focus on getting you a whale. Now I could tell you for sure, it takes whales to run this world. It takes sharks to run this world. I ain't talking about size, I'm talking about strength. Ladies, you talking about how many girls this guy been with, who he's talking to. If you feel you could help him and he could help you, push forward. Stop the whining, stop the complaining, stop the crying. You got to change what's inside of you so you could have more, so you could do more. There's so many girls that I know out there that have great potential. But they're with a guy who probably lost hope, probably gave up. I'm talking to young guys now, and some of them told me straight up, man, I'm depressed, I'm suicidal. Some of them, like, you know, having a daughter changed their life. Having a son changed their life. Real talk. But there's some women out there that's using their children as pawns and don't care about it. Ladies, I want to tell you, stop that nonsense. If you have kids with a person, you don't want to go through 18 years of misery with that person. You want to be able to focus. See what you and that person have in common. See what y'all could do together to bring some money, to put some money in your pockets. But to focus on nothing is almost to want nothing but revenge and being spiteful and being mean and being cold. I want to talk to y'all because some of y'all parents never talk to you like this. And maybe they wanted to. Maybe they did and you just didn't hear it. But I want to talk to you again to tell you that you're getting older and time is not waiting for you. I want you to look at yourself like a stripper who entered a club at age 18. And she's been stripping at the club for 5 years. And she's collected so much money from all these different men. And she still have nothing. She didn't invest the money. She didn't utilize her time wisely. And she even got into drugs. Now this stripper is in her 30s. And other little strippers are coming in who are younger, who look better, who smell better, who got a higher self-esteem. Use your time while you're young to make awesome decisions for yourself. Don't play around with people. Ladies, don't play around with men. In fact, don't even try to be like them. Because you never know what they're thinking and you never know what they're feeling. But I can tell you one thing. Keep your man's mind focused on the future. Once a week, y'all need to sit down and talk about the plan, the big plan. Always steering the relationship towards the future. He want big things. You want big things. So why not focus on getting big things? Hey, my name is Kendisi. Stay tuned. More to come, man. I love those who love me. And what I could tell you is being focused is the key. Not sometimes, all the time. Let's go.